Okay, so fun stuff ahead of every stream I do, as usual. I tried to download a nice little backtrack thing that Streamlabs can do. That didn't work. And my internet went down for a minute. That was fun. So, you know, classic. Forget what it's called, but if it can go wrong, it will. And that's kind of my entire life. So, fun stuff. Anyway, there we go. Trying to calibrate. Whew. Horrible technical difficulties as usual aside, welcome. I was going to do a nice little title slide, but that ended up being entirely too difficult for me. I don't know if I'm just stupid or what, but I got this to work, so I'm pleased with that at the very least. Anyway, I guess we can get right into it. So before we get going, for anybody who hasn't been following on like Instagram, hold on, I gotta move my mic, sorry. Okay. For anybody who hasn't been following on like Instagram, Twitter, everybody I'm about to show here, these people all volunteered. So this is not me just bashing random people on the internet. Hopefully it won't just be immediate bashing anyway, because that would be kind of dumpy. But these are all volunteers. Some of them I know personally, so that's going to be kind of fun. I hope they tune in to watch. That'd be neat. Aside from that, I just want to be clear, chat is more than welcome to participate. That makes it more fun. I guess ground rules. We don't use slurs related to disability. We don't use racial slurs type of deal, because that's not funny. This is supposed to be funny, and being a jerk is not cool, and we don't condone that at all, so we're not going to do that. Anyway, I feel like that's clear. If at any point I say anything that's like unacceptable for some reason, stop me, say something. This is supposed to be fun for everybody, so if this is your character that I show, say something. That's also kind of a fun thing we can do. So I guess I don't have anything else to say unless anybody else has anything to say. The chat's not saying, oh, hi. Welcome to hell. The character's name's not Star, her name's Jelly. But I have stars on my ears, so you can say hi to them. Anyway, let's get right to it. So a lot of people did not follow directions. I asked you to put your username on the image so that I could credit you, and then I can make the picture bigger on the stream here. Nobody did that. So, usernames are at the top. Oh, geez. Hi, everybody. Usernames are at the top here. I just screenshotted them off of if they were Instagram or Twitter. If it was someone whose username they did leave on the image, I tried to crop it. I'm going to be honest, I got frustrated with some of it. So screenshots were easiest, and I figured all that out. For those of you who are just popping in, if this is your character that I end up destroying, please feel free to say something. If it's your baby. I thought about putting my own up here, but I thought that'd be kind of boring. Anyway, so this lovely LOL, I see my son at Ilka. Is this yours? I have some questions. And what is it? I thought, oh, thank you. I got to follow. Yay. I thought maybe a lemur because of the tail, but I feel like that's wrong. Yeah, I'm still going to say lemur because it has a tail like a ring-tailed lemur. It very much reminds me of like, like the thing they would say with like everybody who went to the California Art Institute and everything would have the same face. It has like the pushed together eyes that they all have. It just... The ears thing with the spikes off the sides remind me of, is it called an axolotl, that like fish thing? So maybe it's a hybrid, I don't know. I'm a little concerned by the toes coming up the entire side of the foot. What happened there? A cat? It's a cat? Are you sure? Does it have wings? Is that wings on the back by the shoulders? I'm curious. I'd love to know. It also has a cutie mark, because MLP will never die. That's the hair, I think. That's hair? So it has a mullet. Like a really long mullet, because it has bangs, I think. Are the bangs like behind the eyes? Is that what's happening? Also, are the lines on the ears piercings or markings? Oh god, hold on. Art style I'm trying to work on. Fuck yeah, your art style, but you're here to get destroyed, so that is exactly what we're doing. And then there's just a yes, so they are piercings and markings. So no, it's the hair. Oh. Yeah, I thought it was wings. Wings are cool. You can do wings if you want. Also concerned that the front of the body marking just straight up looks like a leotard. Does she have clothes on or no? Ooh. Nope, the hair is straight. Then how's it coming up behind her back then? Wait, is that her neck or is that a marking? Okay. What? I wish I could zoom in. I can't zoom in. Shoulder fur? Shoulder fur. Fuck it. Why not? Do whatever you want. I also love the little peg leg arms. They're delightful. It reminds me if you like put toothpicks in a pear. That's about the body structure. I'm not good with wings. Yeah, wings are hard. That's why I don't do them. Yeah, I don't blame you on that one. I do like the halo. I don't know why it's blue. Halos aren't blue, but shit, you can do whatever you want. Make your imaginary cat have a halo. What's the halo for? Are you religious or is it just cute? Because, like, when I played Animal Crossing, I always give my character a halo just because I thought it was cute. Oh, wink. Yep. Hello, welcome. Just the way I do the style. I don't know why, I just do. Valid. I just have questions. I expect a multi-page typed out report of your art decisions. I guess that's kind of how I designed everything I did. I just liked it and then that's what I did. Tried to make her chubby. I mean, she's thick, but she's like... I don't know that I'd call her thick per se. She's got, I think, boobs. I think that's what's happening. Skinny thick. I guess technically it's just, I mean, it's there. It just feels like we're missing like a part of the hip region. Like we go straight from the rib cage to the hip, but that may just be me. Like I'm not an expert by any means, but I feel like we're missing something. I could be wrong. Questions are fine. Don't woo at me. Just because this is a furry stream on a furry channel doesn't mean you can woo at me. We haven't gotten to woo hours yet. It's only like 6 p.m. Yeah, no, I definitely thought this was a lemur. And I didn't register that the things beside the head were ears. I definitely thought they were like horns of some kind, if I'm being honest. But I'm putting it together now. I also thought that the white marking going up the neck was like the entire neck. I think that's just a marking, and then I think the neck is actually the thicker, like darker, like it looks like a green brown to me on my monitor. I could be wrong though. And then yeah, I definitely thought the hair was wings. So I feel like I've gotten a sense of clarity. Reason why I made the halo blues limit the color palette. Very true. Very true. One of my least favorite things with like anybody's OCs ever is too many fucking colors. I hate it so much. I mean, look at my Sona here. We got 3 colors, baby. Like I don't like a ton of colors, so I definitely don't have an issue with the color palette, but I for sure thought it was a lemur. So, you know. Should we move on? Does anybody have any questions, comments, or concerns? It's her neck. I see that. It's definitely a neck. Damn, nobody has anything to say? Alright. Add like 5 colors minimum. Please stop. Don't do it. No. I mean, I've seen it work. Like, it's not like it can't be done. It's just that I personally don't care for it. But then again, I like really minimal color schemes. That's just me. Mostly brown and blue. That's brown, that's gray. Am I losing my mind? That's gray. Guys. Quick, brown or gray? We have 1 vote for gray. 2 votes for gray. Glasses are pink, that's red. Pink or red? Gray. Every now and then I blink and then the capture just blinks one eye at the different time than the other. Oh, that's really funny to me. Hot pink. It is a warm gray. I like a warm gray. Yeah, no, I'll let the hot pink slide. It's like a vague magenta-y. It looks red to me, but I know that my monitor displays differently than my phone does. I'll let it go. Yeah, it's definitely a difference in monitor colors. Because that is like a straight up, it looks red to me. Like, I guess it's, you see the chat above me there, that color of red? That's the same red as the glasses for me. Salmon. Yeah, salmon. We'll go salmon. That's red and pink. Pred. Pink and red. Who, on what planet is that brown? Like, straight up, on what planet is that brown? I mean, for real, correct me if I'm wrong, but that is not brown. When I think of brown, I think of like, and here I go on my coffee kick, but I think of like a frickin', like a good cup of coffee. And like, even if you add cream, like, it's still brown. Like, brown. Oh, I'm being told that that red is definitely not the same. Yeah, I had a feeling. Definitely monitor differences. Does she not have a nose? Also, what is her name? There's no name on here. I like how I gave an assignment and you were like, listen here, buddy. Jelly, you dingus. I'm not giving you her name. I'm not writing the species. I'm not putting my name on it. I don't do what you want me to do. I do what I want to do. I like it. I like the dissent. Chat is fire truck, red glasses, or salmon. Yeah, I can live with that. That works for me. I'm not offended by that. Yeah, but that's for sure not brown. I will die on this hill. Remember you tweeting about this a while back? I was too chicken shit to put my boy down because I would cry. No, I totally understand. And I didn't want to be like super mean because I feel like that's shitty. Like, I definitely used to be like a total bully of a person and I like trained that out of myself. So the next one I do, I think I'll just do the opposite of this just to like reset my own karma. Because this does not feel right. But if y'all want me to be mean, I can. But I definitely wouldn't brutalize anybody. But I'm going to be a little bit of a dick. Just trying to make like an aesthetic kind of Sona. They make free color palettes, dude. You can just like use the color palettes. Like if anybody says like, oh, you can't own colors, you can't, but just use the color palettes. Cause like I hate color theory. I'm terrible at color theory. Like y'all know I can draw, but colors are hard. So don't make life harder for no reason. Just have the colors selected for you. I'm just a big baby. I mean, same, but I understand that my character looks like it was designed by a 12-year-old that was scared of colors, because it was. Like, I'm not shy. I get it. She's a bootleg Neopet. I understand. But I don't know. I think being upset by anybody having an opinion about your character comes from insecurity. And I adore my character, so there's nothing I'm insecure about, so it needs to be in good fun, but yeah, there's definitely a line. Plan on making a ref sheet, though. You should, and I would be eager to see it. Why the hell not? You got this far. This is a lot more than most people do. Most people will be like, oh, why does art cost money? And then we'll, like, recolor someone else's art. Ugh, don't ever let me catch y'all. Ziggy has similar colors. It's a good color scheme. I'm not saying it's a good I'm not saying it's a bad color scheme. I'm saying that that's not brown. Experimenting with it. I keep forgetting to give info. That's okay. We all start somewhere. I wish, God, I should have... if we do this again sometime, I'll put up, like, my very first ref sheet I ever did, because it is garbage. And that's okay, because I started somewhere, and I did something like, look it. Is it Dixie? Is that how you want to be called? Dixie? Look what she did. Like, holy shit, this is so much more than so many people would ever bother doing. So if anybody dumps on you for that, just hit that block button, my gal. They're stupid anyway. So yeah, keep on keeping on. I love it. But I mean, no, I don't, because we're being mean. Should we move on? Have we bullied Dixie enough? Poor thing. I wasn't even that bad. Just wait, there's one that I have some fucking words for. And I made a cute little slideshow. Is it not gonna work? I swear to God. Okay, there we go. Oh my gosh, are we ready? If this is your character, feel free to please say something. So thanks, I hate it. It's honestly, it's the mullet for me. It's the straight up, tell me that is not a mullet. It's the like pseudo scene, like vaguely like that like early 2000s aesthetic. And then we get like full edgelord with like the knife up there. Really? Yeah, this is my ref sheet. I included a knife just in case you forget that I'm very dangerous. At least it's a detailed ref sheet. Like, at least I've got the name, I've got the species. I wouldn't have said fennec fox, but I mean, I get fox out of it. So, that's good. Bisexual, any pronouns. Congratulations. Welcome to the club. Yeah, we... I can't zoom in, but I like that there's a tiny note, like, toward the middle there of the picture of the ear. There's just, like, something circled on the ear, and I cannot tell what that is. Is that a hair that's really important that we circled that has to be on? Like, if this was commissioned, like, that hair has to be there, or so help me God. All right. I do like the heart-shaped paw pad, though. I'm a sucker for... Drew this character for a very nice person. Yeah, because furries are wonderful. Every single furry is a godsend. I also like the Bad Vixen shirt. Like, I would just wear that. I'm not even sorry. I would absolutely wear that. Honestly, it's the hair for me. This is very like... Gosh, I don't know how to put it, but it's like a character maker that was like once a human, but somebody was like, I'm a furry and you can't stop me, and like put ears on it, and here we are. I also like the leggings, like unironically, fishnets smack. I don't care what anyone else says. Also the piercings. I personally have 7 piercings, so I'm into it. It's just very like edgelordy. Like, oh look, I drew the fangs because she's a fox. Like, all right. And then again, the knife. It's really the knife for me. What is that? That's not even like a real knife. Like, I would respect a box cutter more, because I'd be like, all right, she's got a box cutter. Like, shit. At least she's like, she means business. We think the ear thing is a piercing. On the shoulder it says, what? I can't read that. I can't zoom in. I think, yeah, I know, yeah. So the little circle thingy is a pier. Ha, cause fox should have fox ear. Yeah. It's just... I also don't like... This is just a me thing, though, but I really don't like muted colors. I just feel like they're boring. Like, why would you not make your imaginary dog, like, purple? I mean, at least we've got one vote that this person's a very nice person, so good for them. I think that is my least favorite shade of brown on this godforsaken earth. I hate it. I wish I could zoom in. I like the tiny little eyebrows, though. Like the little baby, the little, like, Shiba eyebrows. I think that's all I got. This one's not very exciting. I want one that I can just fucking destroy. I know I have at least one. Oh well, I'll move on. I like it. Green-brown. Yeah, green-brown. There should be, like, colors that you're just straight up not allowed to use when you open an art program, and green-brown is one of them. Hard no. Anyway. Oh, this is another one that I just don't have a ton to say about. It's just not exciting. Like, I understand that, like, as an artist, like, I'm gonna have opinions, like, but, like, this art isn't bad. I don't like the placement of the tail from the front. The crotch nub is not doing it for me, but, I mean, it's there. And then Gambit, and then it's also, like, gambling themed. Like, wow, name your dog Spot. That makes sense. I like the little hands on the end of the wings. I'm not supposed to be saying stuff I like, but... It's like, it's much more of like a fox head on like a vaguely bat body, because like that's not how bat ears work. I can't zoom in, but I'm not sure that that's like a bat nose. I'm not entirely certain that we actually have like bat features here. It's like a corgi bat hybrid, if I had to guess. At least they put their username on it. Did you guys remember to put your usernames on them? No, you didn't. Roasting the chat. Yeah, it's just kind of a dog bat. It's just not. That's not a bat. Um, it also like I really hate anything. You know, like this weird like societal thing people have with like being weirdly obsessed with like the Joker from Batman and Harley Quinn. I This reminds me of that, and I just instinctually hate that. I hate it so much. It's cringy hot topic shit. I hate it. Uh, but that's a me thing. So if you feel like you're an edgy gambler, crazy person, woohoo, congratulations. That's just my least favorite aesthetic. Does the owner gamble? They better if this is their OC. I was just gonna say, um, yeah, if you're not at the roulette table because this is the red and black of roulette. Actually, that would have been a better name. I would have been respected that more. You've heard of Cat Dog? Get ready for Bad Dog. I don't hate it like by any means. Like this would be a fun character to draw, but like I don't like the shade of brown. You could have done. I prefer like a warm brown personally. If it was lighter, you would have made the markings pop, and I would have done like a darker red, just to make it pop more, just to have like a I don't know like a harder look to it. I don't hate it, but yeah, it's very like my entire personality is this weird bastardization of Harley Quinn. It's just I know cringe culture is dead, but it's cringy. Brown? That's gray. That's gray. Don't I swear to God. My new ultimate trigger phrase is that brown or gray? Don't don't do it to me. Eh. I like the back marking, like at least we added a little finesse to the club there. And I like that we had to label the spade and the heart. What the fuck else would it be? It it's themed. New navy blue is black. Wait, what? The new navy blue and black is brown and gray. Isn't that like that fucking dress? Do you guys remember that? It was like a thing that was on the internet for a while. It was like, is this dress gold or blue? We'll never know. He gives me husk vibes. Do I want to know what that means? Do I? What is husk? I'm scared. But don't leave me hanging like this. Hey. Chad has decided that we hated the dress. Yeah. Has been hotel. What? I'm really confused. All right, chat. I have a milkshake. I'm gonna enjoy my milkshake. Please explain what the fuck husk is and what that has to do with Has Been Hotel. I can't say I've watched any of it because that person who made it, that Vizzy Pop or whatever, is not the best. I mean, you can still watch it, just like don't give her money, I guess. I don't know. Some of the stuff online about her though is kind of like give or take. Oh, Husker's that cat thing, right? Right? Hold on, I need some milkshake. Y'all get your shit together. Oh, it was all bubbly at the bottom. Chocolate? What kind of milkshake? Still not getting an explanation on Husker. I do feel threatened, though, because I have no idea what's going on at this point. Don't make fun of me. Jelly needed some milkshake, too. I don't know why my mouth isn't working here. Hold on. There we go. He's an alcoholic gambler. Me too. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. He's card themed. Wow. That's his whole character. Like, that's it? Really? Wait, there's more flavors of milkshake? Okay. If I'm being honest, if I got to go pick a milkshake, this was just brought to me by a kind family member. But if I got to pick my own milkshake, my favorite's banana. But sometimes I'll say that and people will be like, why would you do that? Shut up, banana's good. But chocolate's really good too, so. Well, anyway, I guess now I have to Google Husker. What the fuck? Chad, what are you doing? My dog ran away when I tried to kiss her, and that's the biggest roast. That's what happens to me too, man. You need to try to kiss anthro dogs instead of real dogs, you sick bastard. Banana has an aftertaste. Oh god, oh no, guys, do you not like banana? Oh no, anti-banana chat, I'm sorry. Banana and chocolate supremacy, absolutely. Banana and peanut butter supremacy, though. Mm-hmm. Don't bully me for liking banana, you guys are brutal. I'm moving on from this character. I feel like this has opened something. Banana's gross to me, sorry. Whoa! How dare you? How do you feel about strawberry, then? I gotta wait, this is important to me. Peanut butter, chocolate, banana, absolutely smacks. Vanilla, wait. I like bananas. Vanilla and banana drinks have an aftertaste. I mean, artificial banana does. But artificial banana fucking sucks. Like, ew. I like Blue Haven. What the fuck does that mean? What it... Alright, I don't know what's happening to y'all right now. I'm moving on. Oh no. Oh no. So... This is a buddy of mine. No, you guys are supposed to give me ugly characters. What? Strawberry good. Yes, good. I agree. Strawberry is good. We're good. Yeah, so this person has, I don't know if you guys can see at the very top, they put their username on here, but they have a fursuit. Like, this is a super cute character. Like, I don't have anything bad to say. Yeah, it's a sparkle dog, all right, but I mean, look at me. Do you think I might like sparkle dogs? I think we're still arguing about milkshakes. I really like this character. This sucks because, like, I understand we're supposed to be roasting, but I really like this character. Oh no. I wish they would have given me a picture of the fursuit, but if you can get to their username, yeah. This is I seriously don't have anything to say. I don't like the collar. It does not go with like any of the rest of the character. That is all I have to say. I think everybody agrees. I really don't have anything bad to say. I don't like the background. I don't like that we're cross-eyed in this picture, but that could be an artistic choice. I don't know. Everybody agrees that we like this character. Yeah, this is just not a roastable character in my opinion, aside from like, yeah, it's a sparkle dog, but like, look at who's talking. Yeah, I mean, personally, like when I do backgrounds for stuff, like I do either just like a straight gradient or like something that has like a vignette around the sides, like because I don't want to pull from the character, but like maybe they really like nature. I don't know. I just don't think it suits the character, but maybe they did that on purpose. You're going after the background instead of the Sona. Well, look at him. This is a cutie. And I think this is this the, I don't know if anybody knows if this is the, I was trying to read the chat and talk. I don't know if anybody knows if this is that base by Cove Palms. It looks like it. That's not a slam either. I think it's that base. I think I recognize the base. Cove is fucking sick. I love Cove. We don't talk much, but I wish we did. She's a fellow lesbian, so you gotta represent. But yeah, no, literally my only criticism is like, it's cute. I would own this character. If this was like an adoptable, I would buy it. So, oopsie daisy, get anti-roasted on the roast. Really my only thing is I keep staring at that collar because it does not match anything. Maybe I'll ask him, what is that collar? Is that like yours personally? Did you just throw it on there? Did you just need to fill the space? I don't know, I'd be curious. I really don't have anything bad to say. So, way to go, Gummy. Neon Green. I can't talk. You guys are. I can't. The neon green doesn't look great with the. I've never been able to pronounce that word. Cyan. Cyan? Cyan? Yan? Neon green. Yeah. I like. It gives me like tropical vibes, but. If it were me, I would have gone with a lighter orange to match the lighter green. But that's just me. I like it. Cyan. Would I do it? Cyan. Welcome to the stream. This was just me learning basic English. Cyan. I feel like when it comes to colors, it all depends on the person. Personally, I don't like anything neon. Yeah, I hear that a lot. I am one of those bitches who I fucking love neon. And I think the reason I do is because when I was little, it was like, oh, that's cringy. Neon is so dumb. Like, neon's ugly. And I was like, yeah, neon's ugly. But you're like 12 and you don't have your own opinion. And then I grew up and I was like, oh, I don't hate pink anymore. And there's nothing wrong with neon. So I think it has to be used sparingly. Because like, it can be done wrong, but anything can be done wrong. Yeah, I get headaches really easily, especially off of colors. If something's too bright, I can't do it. But like, I don't know. I just don't feel like this is bad. I feel like it's a very valid point if you don't like neon. Like, that makes perfect sense to me. Can't argue with that. I really like to see neon on like characters that are like totally black or totally white. But I mean, again, look at what I've done. That's kind of my jam. Oh, well, that wasn't very exciting. What's next? Oh no. This is another one. So this one is, wait a minute. I might be missing a picture, but I'll figure that out if I have to. This is another one that I really, really like. The way to pronounce it is correct, but what? Oh, Jesus. Slow down. Looks like a Care Bear Neopet. Well, you're talking to a Care Bear Neopet, so hell yeah. I can't read. I think my only thing I don't like about this is that it really gives me like DDLG vibes, and I hate that shit so much. I hate the idea of any adult human being wanting to pretend to be a child for, especially in that case, like sexual gratification. Like, what the fuck? Literally, why? So, like, I don't like anything that's, like, references to, like, childishness, like the little blankie and, like, the paper crown. I just personally hate that shit. But that's just me. It just reminds me of the people who are like, yeah, my daddy Dom and I'm a little, and, I don't want to be graphic in case there's any minors, but, like, that's where my brain goes, and I hate it. What's a Neopet? Oh, sweetheart. I'm gonna have you get on Google, and I'm going to have you Google Neopets, and then I'm going to have you make an account, and I'm going to have you spend like 6 or 7 years there just like the rest of us. No, it's okay. I was a baby once too. I had to ask somebody what Animal Jam was because I straight up have no idea. I'm like, they're like, you have an Animal Jam account? I'm like, what the hell is Animal Jam? But yeah, if you look up a starry Neopet, like a starry painted Neopet, that's what Jelly's based off of, like deadass. I was into Neopets for the longest time, but that was popular when I was little. I understand that that's like way old now, but yeah, Neopets are lit. I still have some. Like toys, I mean. Neopets make NFTs now. Well, when you're desperate, you're desperate. When you have an entirely dead, I guess, online platform to start selling NFTs, fuck it. Burn the rainforests down. It's about money, right? LOL Animal Jam. I still don't quite understand what Animal Jam is. I don't understand. Made by the artist, it's a blanket, it's cute. I didn't ask for a baby blanket. I explained the child items in the description, but it was long. Yeah, I can't say I read any descriptions aside from to make sure that y'all understood that you were being roasted. Maybe I did read that. I would check my phone, but that's how my face capture's working. Yeah, no, I love like the bells on the ears. Like there's so many things that I like vibe with hard. But then it gets to like, and it's not, you don't need to understand, just accept the jam. It's not, it's just that I've seen so many things that are like borderline pedophilic in terms of like the DDLG community. And there's always people who are like, no, it's not that. That's not what we do. I'm like, is your entire relationship not predicated on one of you pretending to be a child, the other one pretending to be the parent, and then you have sex? Like, I can't even put words to how much I hate that entire concept. Like, part of me is like, I mean, yeah, you're two consenting adults, but at the same time, like, anything along that vein is such a hard no so fast for me. So, like, any adult that has, like, an attachment to, like, childlike items on purpose, any, like, character that has, like, childlike features on purpose, like, oh, she's, like, a little kid, like, Why would you do that? Like, yeah, mine is based off of like childhood things I also enjoyed at one point, but I'm not over here like, she's a fucking stuffed Neopet. And then I worry that that'll be misconstrued and then horrible things will happen because that's what the internet does. I'm like stressed out about how much I hate like DDLG stuff. Like I hate that that exists. So there's very few things that I have like a really strong stance on. I hate it. I hate it. It's creepy and gross and I hate it. Not a regressor. Yeah, that age regression thing, like I understand like for people who genuinely believe it has like therapeutic uses, but if you're a grown ass adult and you want to pretend to be a child for fun, why? I mean, here I am pretending to be a dog, but like, did you not pretend to be a dog when you were a kid too? You don't grow up and be like, yeah, change my diaper. Like, what? Like, literally, what the fuck? I hate it. I hate it so much. But that's my main thing I dislike here is that I got immediate. It was really the blankie. I'm like, are we going to get into territory that I don't want to get into? What about kidcore? I just don't like it. I don't like anything that is based in an adult pretending to be a child. Just don't. Just why? Why? And maybe it's just a thing that's beyond me, but like, I like being a grown up. I guess you don't have to, but. Uncomfortable. It just makes me uncomfortable. V, why is your name in red? Did you do something? Is that the timeout color? Yeah, she's ace, so am I. Really? I didn't notice by the ace flag on the skirt. Pretended I was a cat and had cat as your tail. Like, see, yeah, like I feel like a lot of children pretend to be animals, and I feel like that's like very normal, and it's not really about like whether or not it's normal, it's about whether or not it ends up being like something inappropriate in adulthood. Like if there's something in you that's like, I need to pretend to be 6 and then also pretend to be 6 while I'm with my partner, what the fuck? I just feel like there's so many more things that like have like a legitimate explanation, and that is not one of them. But I could be violently misunderstanding. I don't know. I stay away from it because it makes me uncomfortable. It's that easy. But yeah, I like the design. I just anybody has like baby toys on a thing, and I'm like, is this a flag for the DDLG community? Because I gotta hit the brakes real fast. No. I'm just gonna keep staring at her though because she's cute. Very safe for working an adult character. Think of her as a mama bear. Yeah, because that's what I do with like my character too. Like I just do like straight up just safe for work. Like I don't like sexualizing her. Like it just feels wrong. But at the same time, like I respect adults who use their characters for adult stuff. Like that's fine. Oh, Neptune made it. Hello. What time is it for you? It's either early or late. Suspicious. But yeah, no, is Devi? Devi, can I call you Devi? I definitely agree with what you're saying. Like, the more you explain it, the better I feel. But first glance, I'm like, are we doing age regression stuff? Can we not? This is another character that I would absolutely purchase if it was an adopt. I love like soft shit. But grown up soft shit. You know. Where I was at school once and I just think it was October for fun. Fuck, wear cat ears to school. I don't care. Do it. I'll do it right now. I don't go to school. I'll do it. You just get to an age where you're like, does it really matter what anyone thinks of me if I'm happy? It doesn't. So wear cat ears. Care Bear stuff I get a lot. Dipper references because of her forehead. I don't get it. What's Dipper? What? Y'all, I'm old. I don't know what half of this shit is. What is happening? Care Bear stuff I get a lot. Well, I mean, it's a bear, and people have 2 brain cells, so bear, Care Bear. Duh. Oh, are you guys talking to each other? That's so sweet. More of that. Oh, I hope I have 2 Australians. You guys want me to do my best Australian accent? I'm not gonna do it. Never mind. I don't want to insult your entire country. Oh no, no, yeah. Good call. Good call. It would sound exactly the same except you just say Australian words like uh Barbie. Mm-hmm. I don't know anything about Australia, but I know where it is. Lockdown. What? Are you guys in lockdown again? That's brutal. Yeah. I am from the Midwest of America, so I quite literally know nothing. Yeah, see, in the US, we just kind of gave up on the whole COVID thing. We just kind of like stopped. It's at this point, it's just like, well, if you die, you die. Which is, I mean, horribly unfortunate, but it's a country founded on capitalism, so die. It's fine. I don't expect better from people who literally exist to fuck each other over monetarily, like at a default. So, you know. All I know about Australia is you guys have like big ass spiders. Got my first vaccines, waiting for my second. I got fully vaccinated in like May, I want to say. Pfizer team, what's good? It's kind of hard to control a pandemic illness when you have countries that are predicated on individualism and they kind of hate doing anything for anyone else. Also, those countries have like the best means of going to other places and getting more people sick. So, not saying America's causing all the problems, but we are not helping. Ever. Pfizer team. Luckily, I'm young and healthy, so I don't think I'll need the booster that's coming around. I'd much rather people who need it get it, but yeah, I'm vaccinated as fuck. I think that's still in my bio, or my username or whatever. I'm pretty sure I still have like friggin' vaccinated. Just because I don't want people who think that the disease isn't real around me. Like, can we not? It's 2021. Let's not argue about the legitimacy of an actual disease that has killed real people. Oh. Yeah, the virus sucks. Fuck viruses. Fuck this virus in particular. Catching up on the chat. I get older people who walk in no mask and then cough without covering their mouth. I've taken to just full on death glaring anyone who makes like any public bodily function like sneezing, coughing, anything. Like, first of all, how dare you? I have to share air with you, and this is not fair. Second of all, I might be little, but I will straight up kick your ass. Like, I'm looking for a reason to fight at all times. Like, you sneezing in public during a pandemic, that's a good enough reason in my opinion. So, crazy times. Do I know Karens? None personally. I don't keep those people in my life because I'm gonna die someday and I don't want to waste my time around people I don't like. Speaking of things I don't like, let's see what's next. Oh god. Do you remember when I said there was one in particular that I had words about? So, I've been thinking about this character in particular for days. I'm not kidding. This thing has been in my mind for days. So I'm going to start by saying that I'm one of those bitches that does not like frogs. I don't like frogs. I don't. Why do people like frogs so much? If you put, listen, a frog is the same thing as if you put googly eyes on a rock. That's a frog. This is just googly eyes on a rock, but with a body. It's like cute, but absolutely nightmare fuel. It's the head for me. It's really the head for me. You know those things that like you spin them around, they're on a stick, and they like make a clicking noise. It's like I think it's just called a noisemaker, but it's like a particular one. The head is the same shape as the top of that. It is. This is I stand by my rock comment. If you put googly eyes on a rock, that's a frog. That's all frogs are. Everyone's like, oh, frogs are so cute. Have you ever seen a puppy? There's things that are actually cute, and I don't think amphibians are one of them. I just don't understand, like, especially all the stuff lately that's like, oh, frogs. It's just a frog, guys. They live in the dirt. Like, they hibernate in the dirt. This is a tropical, like, a tree frog, but, like, have any of y'all ever even seen a tree frog? No. Me either. Pac-Man frogs, listen, if I was ever going to kill something, it would be a Pac-Man frog. You can't be that loud and in my presence. It just doesn't add up. I think snakes are cuter than frogs, but they also open their mouth and it looks like hell. So, I respect that. This one in particular I've been thinking about for days. It's the main drawing in particular that's killing me slowly. It's the Swiss cheese block shaped head with the eyes on the sides, and then like a vaguely like a person wearing a suit for a body. Like nightmare fuel. However, on the plus side, tree frog dog is fun to say. I have spent so much time thinking about this character. I also can't pronounce its name. Kolya. Oh my god, did I do it? It's like a Russian name on a tropical tree frog. Yeah, but if he was a bullfrog, like... I don't think bullfrogs are tree frogs. Bullfrogs are... I think they're a type of frog. I believe they're actually a toad. Or it's a misnomer for a toad. But this is a tree frog. I'm actually pretty sure it's a human being in a tree frog suit. And then we have a wheel of cheese for the head. It's a circle. It's like a circle. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like... Vaguely reminds me of like Lilo and Stitch. It's more alien. I think I could use his head as a desk tray. The longer I look at him... Oh, he has a tail. Wait, does he have fur then, or skin? Because frogs have, like, skin. Target's new mascot. A vibe with it. Can he climb walls, though? That's the real question. I want to see this fucker above me on the ceiling. I want this thing to take a treat with its long-ass tongue. And his people legs. He has frog hands and feet. Are they sticky? You had the forethought to make a detailed pun, but then we didn't think out, like, what frog pieces he has? Sus. He's like, it's weird because he's cute. Like, he's cute. But then, like, I think it's the body that's getting me. I think it's, like, the human legs. Short. Okay, we've decided that it has fur. So is it like an actual amphibian? Like, does it generate its own body heat, or does it have to sun itself? Like duck down. Ducks don't have fur. What? Am I misunderstanding? Ducks. Okay. Whew. So, if it was a dog, you could have a double-coated dog that has a short layer of fur and then a longer layer of fur going through it. Ducks have down feathers, but down just repels water. Like, that's the purpose of a down coat of feathers, is that it's like slick against water. So, I mean, you got the water part in there. I'm trying so hard to decide on the spot. I had the forethought to submit my character to a roast, and then didn't think that I would have to answer questions about them. Who designed this? Did you design this or did you buy it? I know, I kind of stare into his eyes like if this thing asked me for money, it would get money. Designed. Does it have gills? I have a lot of questions. What is the blue on the sides? Is that gills? Fetch me their souls. If he wanted my soul, he could have it. Like, he's cute, but like absolutely menacing. Natural frog coloring. I like how when anybody says frog, they're like, it has to be a tree frog or nobody's gonna get it. I think anything that has like inherently like red eyes, and I don't mean like just the eye, like the sclera is red too, like that is just a little bit of nightmare fuel. Frogs don't have gills, do they? Are we about to learn some science here? I have no idea. Well, don't they? I thought they had gills and lungs. Because amphibian is like to be two, land and sea. Y'all gonna teach me about frogs right now? I straight up have no idea. Like, I'm just making stuff up at this point, but I thought that amphibians had like both, or they must be able to hold their breath for a really long time. You'd see them, right? Well, I mean, gills shut when they're not in use, so gills don't just like, it's not just like a giant gash on the side of the animal. Axolotls have gills. Well, are they amphibious though? Because I thought to be amphibious meant that you could do land and sea. Someone's Googling. But if he has his head above water and he's swimming, isn't he basically an alligator then? But gator dogs are already a thing. I have one. Actually, no, she's more like just like a straight up fucking alligator, so. Gator dogs are cool though. Frogs breathe through lungs and skin. Ah, just like people. Someone said gills. I don't think we have a consensus at this point. Today in chat, do frogs have gills or no? Frogs have gills, says someone. Gator dogs are cool. So we have two people who are saying that frogs have gills. They absorb oxygen from water. I fucking told you. I knew it. I knew it. Because, like, okay, I'm gonna out myself as being a Midwesterner. So here we have these things they're called duck boats. You can Google them. Like duck, like the bird duck boat. And they were an old military equipment item, and their whole thing was that, wow, they're so amazing. You can literally drive into the water and it floats, but it looks like a car. Well, it looks like a military vehicle. So they're called duck boats because they're amphibious, and I thought amphibious meant land and sea. So if a frog is an amphibian, then it has to be able to do land and sea. But then I was like, maybe that's wrong. That's a big assumption to pull from the duck boats also being called like amphiboats. But yeah, if you've never heard of a duck boat, look it up. I've ridden in them multiple times. They're cool as hell. But I think it's like a de facto military thing anymore. It's like a tourist attraction, but it was like for the American military, like a big innovation. Axolotls are definitely amphibians, so their little arms work. I'm not sure what's happening anymore in the chat. This is loading in a different order for me. Axolotls are definitely amphibians, so their little legs do something. I thought they were just kind of like pseudo legs. I guess I didn't realize they like were working legs. They can be out of the water for not for long. But then how's that an amphibian? Because amphibians can like straight up do both, like no holds barred, like just put that frog on the land. They swim. Well, yeah, they have a big ass tail for swimming. I don't know, man. I have Googling to do. I learned about frogs today. Isn't that wonderful? Oh, geez. Asked the artist to give them a tongue, and then I never heard from the artist again until they were completely done. Thing is, I didn't know they were doing semi-realistic, so if you have it, he has fur in that pic. Who was this artist? Because this is exactly why you don't, like, not send a sketch and then, like, complete a thing. Like, as an artist, like, that's a gigantic no-no. Like, you don't just start a piece and then go, well, I'm done. Like, unless you have, like, incredible faith in what you're doing or you know the person beforehand, like, don't do that. Names on the pic. I believe you, I just can't zoom in. This is very blurry for me. You guys must be able to see it really well. It was a raffle thing. Oh, congratulations. I like the concept of him having a ridiculous tongue, though. I think that's pretty rad. I also like the shape of his hands, but I like giant paws. The other one I'm saying, I have completely lost all semblance of what's happening. All I know is that I was right about frogs, and we all learned today. I still don't know how to pronounce his name. Kolya. I still love that he has a Russian name, but it's a tropical tree frog, so that would be like Brazilian Madagascar. You know, the tropics. But no. Nikolai, just like Nikolai Tesla. That's all I can think of. And then he's a frog. Named after the brother of my favorite character. Unrelated. What? I feel educated. Yeah, me too. We learned about frogs today. And duck boats. If you ever get a chance to go on a duck boat, be careful. If it capsizes, you will die. But learn to swim. And you'll be fine. Yes, thank you so much for your Google prowess. Well, let's ruin someone else's day. Oh no. This is another person I know personally. My first thought on this is like, they made a note that he's chubby, but then they did the thing where they only made him fat in one location, and then it's like the littlest amount of fat possible. Like, why are y'all so scared to draw fat people? Why? He's chubby. No, he's not. He has like a little teeny paunch pouch, but that's not a chubby character. Like, I never see anyone draw like fat arms, like fat legs, like literally like a fat character. They'll just be like, he's chubby, and then he's just straight up not. It's just a very normal tummy pouch. Like, I wouldn't call this, if this was like a human being, like, I wouldn't call them chubby at all. But that's a me thing. People will be like, oh, they're fat, draw them that way. And I'm like, you say that, but I don't think that means what you think it means. Also, it's driving me insane that, like, the paw pads and then all the foot colors are, like, different shades of one color. It's like monochrome, but not. Also, we've got like the scene hair again. Like the one giant like helmet that's connected at all places. Is he a bear? Polar bear tail. The ears are like bear ears. Is he a bear? It doesn't say. I'm looking. 50 Shades of Brown. What is with this chat and brown? Why is brown the color that's going to haunt me? I would say that it's like a cream. It's like a cream color. Yeah, like, I don't understand why people don't use the word chubby. Like, don't bother making him fat if you're not going to make him fat. Like, I feel like that's just erasure of, like, additional body types, because, like, that's not... I mean, like, yeah, I guess if that's chubby for you, congratulations, but, like, fat doesn't only center on one part of the body. Fat doesn't have... That's just not... It's not how it works. I don't know. As somebody who's, like, fat, that's not what fat looks like. That's, like, incredibly normal. I don't know. I wouldn't even call that chubby, but that's just me. Oh, is this gray? Yeah, it's not brown. It's gray. This is like a brown that I like, though. Like, if I was going to pick a brown, this is closer to what I pick. It's almost like a pink brown, though, which I guess is fine, but then it gets, like, concerningly close to, like, a skin color. And, please don't make animals, like, human skin colors. That is so creepy. It's like Uncanny Valley, I guess. Like, why? I have all these color options, and I'm going to use flesh. Any deviation of flesh. Like, why? I don't know. That's all I got. Flesh. Skin color is just not. If you're gonna make it like I really would like to know what species this is, because I'm going with, I feel like hyena because of the markings and feet, because that's not how bear feet are oriented. But then like the bear tail and that view from the back has like bear ears. But I don't know. Hot cocoa on a what? Warm hot cocoa on a later winter night. Not a late night, later. That's like 3 a.m. And then my hyena bear, I don't know. I really don't know what this species is, but I mean, that's okay. Now that I've said skin color, I like can't unsee it though. So that's a little concerning. I also like the random addition of blue when we've got like entirely monochrome, and then they were like, shit, there's more colors. And the hair. The hair is really just one chunk. This is why I only do like the little mohawk thing on like every character I have. This would be a nightmare to color match on a fursuit. Yeah, this is why when you design a character, if you're gonna make a fursuit of it, pick the fur first and then draw your character. Because like this type of thing is going to happen. Like when I originally designed my Mano kit, I had a bunch of oranges picked out, and then turns out there's like 2 shades of orange fur ever. There's more now. This was in like 2018, but at the time, yeah, it was like, oh, you want orange? Fuck you. There's also like 2 shades of yellow. Like this was before like a lot of independent like fursuit companies started like commissioning certain dyes of fur and like working with the community. This was like, you get what Shannon Fabrics has or fuck you. But yeah, no, this would be literally impossible. Why would you want a fur that's skin colored though? And by skin, I mean like fair skin color. Like what? Don't like that shade of blue. I mean, me either, but as you can see, I'm incredibly partial to like royal blue. I don't like it. It's fine. I'm gonna move on. The skin thing made me sad. I made myself sad. Anyway. Oh, did I break it? I think I broke it. None of my timers are recording anymore. I'm being punished. None of the timers in front of me are moving. So like I have a timer up top, and then I have a timer down at the bottom. And I don't know if you guys can still hear me or I'm talking to no one, but like my chat feed isn't loading either. So that's pretty cool. Poggers. I can hear you. Oh, well, alright, I'll just keep going then, shit. So yeah, just in case, the only chat reference I have now is what is directly above me, and my mic audio thing is no longer recording. This is fine. This is fine. Sorry about that. I'm really not sure what the hell just happened. I want to blame my internet, but oopsie. Anyway, this is another one that I've been thinking about for a little while here. Okay, listen. Yeah, F in the chat for my internet. So, this character is submitted, like I was going through submissions and getting pictures of them all, blah, blah, blah. I saw this character and my first thought was, you know the Pokemon Trubbish? Do they not have the exact same color palette? Tell me I'm wrong. Hmm? I'd pull up a picture, but I can't. But I'm pretty sure this is the exact same. Trubbish. Trubbish. They have the same color, don't they? I don't know Pokemon. Excuse me. We live and die by Pokemon. Trubbish is not cute. It's literally an animated bag of garbage. I'm questioning my taste in Pokemon now. I don't like Pokemon, sorry. Well, it's okay to be wrong. Now they don't have the same colors. Trubbish cute. Dude. Arcanine's cute. Lapras is cute. Trubbish is not cute. That is like googly eyes on a garbage bag that is broken. Turns out we came here to get your Pokemon roasted. Oops. But yeah, no, I saw this one and my first thought was it has the same color palette as Trubbish. And I can't unsee it. Also, I don't know about you guys, but like my monitor's not registering like all the colors that are really similar hues, so I can't see much of the face. Which sucks. But all the purples are so close to each other in color, and then they all have that same like type of saturation. I can't like see it. Antenna or horns? It does not say. I'm going to assume antenna because they're not sharp. Wait, if it has antenna, then isn't it a bug? Bug, dragon, dog. He likes frogs. That's why I don't like him. It's because he likes frogs. Giving me antler vibes. That's not an antler. Well, kind of. No, I can see it. I can see it. I can see it. I can see the colors good. I'm glad. I can't. The purples are so close together. All I see is like the white of the mouth. And then it's also zoomed out pretty far for me, so I can't see any individual features either. Everybody likes tail shape. He's got a fat tail. And he's got decorations on it too, so. Oh, it's they, them. Good for them. I think it's, if it's a dragon though, then what's up with the antenna? Simplified antlers, they're tall though. 5'11" is tall. That's not even 6 foot. Tall? I mean, it'd be tall to me, but dragons have those head things. They sure do. I mean, I'm 5'3", but I wouldn't. 5'11" is like a super average height. Everybody's tall to me. I've just accepted it. I also thought that the name was like an ENTJ, or not ENTJ, an MBTI type. ENTO, and then I was like, there's no O in the MBTI. I'm dumb. I think we would be, I think I'd be friends with this character. But at the same time, I have another question. Why are the pecs so low? Like, am I crazy or is that not where pecs go? Like, look at their boobies and then look at the, like, shoulder. Where are they going? Down. Everyone is now sharing their height in the chat. You guys are all closer to my height. I'm 5'3". Old man pecs. I just feel like they're not in the right spot. Or he has like a really long upper chest for some reason, but he has a belly button. They have a belly button, which means this was a live birth and did not come out of an egg. Fun fact. Oh, Starbiter is the tallest so far at 5'6". Congratulations. You have to leave, you're too tall. Do the pecs look low, or are they low? Like, I feel like that's the same thing that's being said. I think their boobies are in the wrong spot. Yep, I said it. I just feel like their boobies are too low. I was the tallest in elementary school, and then I bottomed out in like 6th grade and never got any taller. You know how many times I go to work and somebody's like, whose kid is this? And I'm like, oh, I work here. I really do. I'm a whole grown up. Happens to us all. That's right. We will all have saggy pecs someday. It's gonna happen. You may not be the same color as Trubbish, but you cannot fight gravity. I was supposed to be taller. Yeah, I was supposed to be 5'8", but here we are. It'd be like that, unfortunately. I'm not like mad, but I'm also mad because like I was designed to be closer to hell. So I feel like whose fight is that? Dad's short ass legs got me. I'm like mostly leg and then no body, but also not tall. It doesn't make any sense, but this is God's cruel joke. Well, I don't have anything else to say about this guy, but yeah, my first thought was same colors. Y'all think it's just because we don't sleep enough? I think it was probably the ridiculous shit ton of coffee I've consumed my entire life, but we all have our vices. Not enough vegetables. Yeah. I do like me some carrots, though. My friend told me I can still go to 5 below. Wait, the rest of us can't. Not enough Jesus. It's probably the lack of Jesus in my life. You're right. I mean, I turned out a furry, so, really, maybe Jesus will still take. I keep blinking, and then the capture, like, blinks each eye separately, and I promise I'm not wired wrong. God stole my wiener, so why not my height? God didn't give me a wiener, and I'm a little mad about it. I feel like that'd be cool. I'll write him a strongly worded letter. You guys are just wildin' at this point. I'm gonna move on. You guys settle your differences in height and wienerlessness. I understand. It can be rough. Alright. I need to know what it is with you guys and, like, dark color palettes. Why? Why? I'm biased because I love anything that has, like, some type of, like, mouth where it shouldn't be. I love that shit. So we have mouth tail, and I can't be mad. I like mouth tail. But you guys. You have the entire rainbow, and you pick brown. Like, explain that to me. The whole rainbow, and we pick brown. I'm not saying bright colors, but I am saying, like, anything but brown. This has been, like, how many characters now have been just, like, main color is brown? I mean, you picked white. That's not even in the rainbow. Shit, you right. It's the absence of color, because I'm an edgelord, apparently. I don't understand the... At least it's not gray. I just don't understand the I don't think I have a single character that has any brown on them whatsoever. I just don't think it's a color that's, like, visually appealing at all. Like, at all. Except for in a cup of coffee. You know what? Honest to God, I think it's because I associate it with food. So I don't associate it with, like, putting on things. Because I think of, like, when I think of the color brown, I think of, like, coffee or cake. Or, like, anything that's toasted. I think of food. So that's why I think that, like, makes no sense to me. It's not wrong. Like, you can do it. You do whatever you want. Oh, the background is really nice. Yes, it is. Only use brown. I feel like I want more natural colors. Natural colors are for real life. We can make imaginary dogs and shit. And you want natural colors. No. You could make a purple dog. You could use every color. Like, I feel like it's a wasted opportunity. I think we've all collectively agreed that we like a space theme. Like, I'm biased as hell. Like, I mean, but space good. I know literally nothing about space. I've just always liked, like, a star and moon motif. Like, I wish I could show you on my desktop, but that's what my desktop is too. I like space. I feel like this character would have, like, one of those, like, they open their mouth, but, like, their mouth opens too wide and then their tongue is, like, really fucking long. Like, I feel like this could go, like, Alien versus Predator really fast. Also another cutie mark. Was the other one a Star Cutie Mark II? No, that one was hearts. The first one we did. I have a question, though. What is the cat? I think it's a cat. I can't zoom in. There's like a black... It looks like a cat. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm catching up on the chat. Everybody agrees that space is cool. Neptune says, let me be basic. Alright. You can be... You. Only you. Everybody else, get it together. No, Ziggy Stardust has to be on purpose. You can't be alive and then not... Come on. I still haven't gotten an explanation for the cat. Is it a cat? I really can't zoom in, like I'm not being facetious, like I straight up can't zoom in. Three-eyed cat. Isn't that a thing from Homestuck? Isn't it? I know that's old. I really can't zoom in. I see a cat-shaped black thing, and then there's a bunch of white dots, and I can't zoom in. But I'm pretty sure there's a black three-eyed cat in Homestuck. Nublegs, and I dig it. Fuck yeah, Nublegs. Me too. I also like the bat ears. I'm not supposed to be saying things I like, but I feel like actual bat traits are like wildly under... Oh, I lost my whole train of thought. I feel like bat traits are wildly underused because like people are like, oh, it's ugly. I'm like, then make it ugly. We can be ugly. You can do anything you want. At least we put like the lines on the ears for like bat ears. Like at least we like tried to use like a real trait. Is it a lion? No, now we're all, let's all be ugly together. That's right. True togetherness is being ugly together. I think bats are super cute, but that's just me. I'm one of those freaks who likes bats and spiders and shit. But I think animals are cool, except for frogs. We talked about frogs. I won't talk about frogs again. No more frogs. Based her off a thing I won at Philadelphia. I would love to go to Philadelphia someday. I really want to go to Anthro Weekend Atlanta. That would be a really cool con to go to. I've been to MFF. I was going to go last year and this year, but, you know, pandemic, and I'm responsible. And also the whole debacle with my entire bodysuit being lost in the mail forever, but we're not going to talk about that. I'm catching up on the chat. I'd love to come to a US con. Neptune, you should. I'm going to put you in my pocket, and we're going to adventure around furry cons together. I've already decided, so unfortunately you don't get a say. Nothing happens here. That's a good thing. It's good when nothing happens. Yeah, but I like the tail monster thing. That is super cool to me. Anything that has like a separate sentient thing stuck to it, I guess, or like the tail has a mouth, like I think that shit's so cool. Blah 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 blah. Catching up on chat. I want to go to a con. I've never been to a con. Okay, so before the pandemic, I used to do like 3 to 5 cons annually. I usually will sell my art at them or like design stuff I've done. Then the pandemic happened, so I did one con in August. I got super sick afterward. Not COVID, thank God. I went and got tested because the symptoms were similar. They think it was just some type of like chest illness from so much stress all at once, not having done a con in a year. It totally happens, but you know, I do lots of cons. I love cons. I usually do anime cons because there's more of them. There just aren't as many furry cons, and then a lot of furry cons have a really low like attendance. So like anime cons I'll do will have like 10,000 attendees, but like MFF I think just barely has 10. So it's just, I mean, fewer people means you're not going to make as much money theoretically, but luckily the furry fandom is great about paying artists and making sure that we like leave with enough money to get by on. I don't know, furries treat me really well. So here I am several years later, full into the furry stuff. I love it. Wouldn't trade it for the world. Are there indoor meetups that aren't bowling? What would you do if we didn't have bowling though? Because all of us are awkward bastards who can't even talk to each other. Like when I went to MFF, like I literally only interacted with people who were like people I went to the con with. Like nobody wanted to talk. Nobody wanted to like, I don't know, chat, meet each other. It was a lot of people who like very clearly like were uncomfortable with human interaction, which is totally fine. Like I'm not shitting on social anxiety or like the convention environment being rough, but like it was really hard to meet people and make friends because like people wanted to take a picture with your fursuit and then fuck off. And that's fine, but I'm much more used to anime cons where like I'll be sitting at my booth and somebody will be like, "Oh, hey, I like your shirt. I love that show, blah blah blah." And they'll like want to talk to you and exchange information and like become friends. Furry cons, there's definitely a lot more people flexing their money and creativity, which is, I'm not dumping on that either. I do it too. But I don't know, I prefer an environment where I get to like meet and talk to new people and like develop relationships. Like, it's not always easy, but I like it. I don't know. Furry cons and anime cons are different. Anime cons have so much more to do. Furry cons aren't bad. It's just a really different experience. It's not negative per se, but like anime cons. So like I've had a couple where nobody wanted to go with me, so I went and vended by myself, and I was super nervous. It sucks to like vend by yourself, but I mean, you make it work. So I went to Anime Milwaukee by myself, and at least because it was an anime con, they have most anime cons anymore have like a dedicated game room, and I'm not talking about just like a bunch of sweaty nerds shitting at computers. Like, yeah, they have LAN gaming, but like they had like 4 or 5 like DDR setups, and then they had like a bunch of like games they imported from Japan, and then they have like rhythm games, which is my favorite thing on the planet. Like they have like a Groove Coaster arcade machine, and like they had like DDR competitions, and like there's a bunch of like they had like the original was Need for Speed ever a game, or what is it? God, oh, what is it called? Initial D. There was like an Initial D arcade game. Like, I had a great time going to an anime con by myself, but like if I went to a furry con by myself, I would be a little bit concerned because like I know there's nice people and I have followers I'd love to meet and stuff, but I don't know. I would just be kind of worried that I'd be bored because a lot of people want to like spend their money and then go back and stand with their friends, and I totally get that. But like anime cons, you're definitely gonna like meet people. Furry cons, it's just, I don't know, it's just not as friendly. It's very much like I'm here to kind of strut and show you what I have and have pictures taken, and then I don't want to speak to you. And I don't know, that feels bad. Do I do it? Yeah, absolutely, but that's not what I expected my first couple furry cons, and it was kind of hurtful. So, it's unfortunate. Oh, thank you. I blink. Okay, hang on, I gotta catch up with the chat. Sorry, I went off on a tangent. I didn't live in an area that had access to cons, but now I can and it's cool. Yeah, I really like cons. I used to do a lot every year. Yeah, furry cons are kind of rough without anything to do because like half of the entertainment is watching the fursuiters do stuff, and if you don't have activities for the fursuiters, there's really no entertainment, and without entertainment, it's kind of hard to have like a gathering because there's no food or anything. There's just not a ton to do. So with furries, I feel like that's a big struggle is if there's no like fursuit games or something, there's nothing to do. And then people will really kind of hang out in their own cliques, and then it gets really boring. So it's just unfortunate. I just wish the fandom was different in that way, but we're great online when we're not arguing with each other, but you know. I am terrified at cons. No, Grim, why? Cons are fun. Well, sometimes. Cons are fun sometimes. Blah, blah, blah. I have bad anxiety that way. Dude, same. But, I mean, I go to therapy and I work on it, and then I go to cons anyway. And I become a better person. Ordering fur to make myself fursuit soon. Oh, congratulations. I love making fursuits. Fursuit stuff is fun. Badge trades, make friends in the fandom. I do a lot of badge trades. Well, excuse me. I used to do more trades than I do now. But it's doing trades, art trades and stuff is a great way to make friends and kind of get your artwork out there. I always say never work for free, so never just like give people free art because fuck that. You guys deserve to get paid. I don't care how good you are. But trades count, in my opinion, as getting paid because you get something, they get something. Yeah, do badge trades. That made me a lot of friends. Some of them I still have to this day. Used to be too young to feel comfortable making friends, con safety, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, be safe. People suck, especially if you're somebody who's more of a nervous type, because human beings who are predators are going to look for that and then figure out that you're a type they can victimize easily and make advantage of that. So safety first, always. If you have a parent who's comfortable going with you, I don't care how old you are, bring a parent. There's no shame in that. That's what I did for the longest time. I love making art trades. Me too. I wish I had more time to do it. I have a full-time job now, so unfortunately I can't do near as much art as I used to, but I'd like to open trades again sometime soon. It's fun. Only been in the fandom for a year now. Welcome. I have been in this fandom since 2015. It's grown so much. There's so much more that this fandom can do, but there's some stuff that's kind of like old-fashioned that I wish we'd be better at. Like the way furries do cons is just boring and dumb. But it's worth trying, especially if you're just going to go to like a furry con to like see the fursuiters, because that's literally like 90% of the purpose of the con. So yeah, hopefully we'll improve and get better, and we'll be better about some of the stuff we do. But there's a lot of issues within the fandom that I think are important to point out. But enjoy yourself. It took me a long time to figure out what I wanted to do in here. Yet once you enter the fandom, you never really... People are like, I'm leaving the fandom. I'm like, no, you're not. You'll be back. It's fun. Just, if there's people who are shitty, dump them and move on. Let's just stop giving shitty people any kind of platform. Trying to save up for a fursuit. Good luck. I saved up for a fursuit once, and then it got lost in the mail, and I pray for me that I get my bodysuit, guys. Pray for me. Anyway. Oh no. I think there's only... This actually might be the last one. Is it? Oh no, it's not. Oh, don't look at that. Okay. So, I don't know about you guys, but earlier when I was in the fandom, like a long time ago, there would be these novels that people would write, and like they would make the characters like as like sexy and like the stereotype of a man as possible. And like this was my first thought, is like, oh, this looks like every like old school furry character that's ever existed. It's the goatee and then that specific hairstyle, and then either being a wolf or a fox. Like it's very old school furry. Why are wolves so popular? Listen, if you figure that out, you would be a millionaire. Yeah, but these... Yeah, and Graham, yeah, these are the... I have one, I can't remember. I think the book is called Fallen Leaves. It's a good book. But this was when I was like a little baby in the furry fandom. It was a little more adult than I think I intended it to be, because I was a minor at the time, but it was a good book. But like this is literally like dead ass what one of the characters looks like. I mean, it's like regular fox coloring, but yeah. And then unfortunately we have the gray again. We can't have gray. We talked about this. Remember I had a friend who's I mean, if you're gonna be dumpy in the community and then you get chased out because people don't like you, that's kind of your own fault. Just don't be shitty. It's not that hard. Like, yeah, I remember being like younger online and being a turd, and I got my ass kicked for it, and I learned, and then I became a better person and moved on. I just don't feel like it's that hard, but maybe that's me. Calling out the Amulet graphic novels. I just feel like this looks like so many like old school furry stuff. Like he absolutely would have like a top hat. This is like the whole like milady thing, but not ironic. I also like the like tail length. I cannot tell if this is a wolf or a fox. I cannot. I also like that he's weirdly ripped. But only in the stomach and upper arm. Oh, I was a Warriors person. I was big into the Warriors novels. I'm sorry, it's the like colonial boy hair with like the side bangs, and then the ponytail is actually killing me. It's like pilgrim hair. Like, But yeah, unfortunately we're back with the gray and brown. I'm gonna hand deliver each of you guys like a children's watercolor set just so I can show you that there's more than two colors. Curtain bangs before they were cool. It's the Leonardo DiCaprio haircut in Titanic plus a ponytail, and I hate it. I also like that they included like a dew claw paw pad up on part of the hand, like further up toward the palm. That would be on the wrist if we were putting a dew claw, because that's where that would be, but okay. I also like that there's a muscle between the thigh and the calf. What is that? There's like extra leg joints. They have a top hat? Who has a top hat? Does he really have a top hat? Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, like I know this man. Like I know this guy. Yeah, I I feel like I know this character. I know him. Turn those colors into brown and you can't stop me. No, you can't. If you mix all the colors together, you might get brown and you guys can't figure that out. Does he seriously have a top hat? I'm gonna pee. That is so funny. I got like top hat vibes immediately. So if that was the goal, you absolutely nailed it. Is it weird that I can imagine how they sound? No, it's not weird. I feel like I could imagine how they sound too. And I don't know if we would get along, but at least I understand what they're putting forward like immediately. Like I understand this character like immediately. And he's got washboard abs, so, you know. Unnecessary cane. Is it unnecessary? It could be. It's an aesthetic cane. Fox or wolf, guys. He's got like fennec fox ears too, like not just like regular fox ears. Like we got fennec ears, but then we've got the short tail. Maybe he's missing part of his tail. Could be, who knows? I don't know. I'm tired of the gray. I need colors. Oh. Anyway, he's a 45-year-old fox wolf. Yeah, he absolutely is. Like, you literally nailed it. That is exactly what he is. So, this is another character that I, like, genuinely like. I love cows. And, okay, this is, like, a me stereotype. I feel like cow characters, like, have to be slutty. Like, I don't know what it is. Maybe this is, like, the internet has corrupted me. But, like, cows don't produce milk unless they're pregnant. So, like, 98% of that isn't going to work unless she's kind of a slut. Which I'm fine with. I have a cow character. I never draw her. I don't think no, she has a name. But I haven't ever, like, drawn her. But I had to approve a comment. There's not enough cow characters out there, so, like, I don't want to dump on this because I fucking love it. Also, her name's Creamsicle and she's orange. So, this is the same thing as naming your dog Spot, but I'm gonna let that slide. I want a himboy cow. Sure. I mean, they'd be trans because male cows are bulls, but you can make a male cow. Fuck it. Do whatever you want. More trans cows. I like this design. I know I'm supposed to roast, but I like this character. Like, I genuinely do. There's just not enough cows. And then they also drew, like, the feral version with the udder. Like, I see so many people, like, avoid the udder. Like, it's a cow. Like, what are you trying to hide? It's okay. We know what cows look like. And she has little horns. I like her. I like her. I don't know. I'm biased. But I fucking more cows. She even has, like, the sweet tea up there. There's, like, a little horse toy. Game controller, because she has thumbs. I love her. Cow mommy for president. Cows. That cow from the Barnyard Show had udders even though he was a boy. Yeah, more trans cows. That's what I'm saying. None of us questioned it. I see. We've all accepted transness from the offset. Otis, that's his name. Yeah. Otis has an udder, guys. But, you know, it's fine. No one's questioning it. Isn't there like a cow for like a fucking, isn't it like cheese or something that there's a cow for? You know what I'm talking about? What the fuck cheese is it? But anyway, it's a female cow and then she doesn't have an udder. So, more trans cows, please. I am begging you. Baby Bell. Is that the cheese? I don't know, but they're really cute. Yeah, they're red circles. You're totally right. Yeah, that Back at the Barnyard movie fucking smacked. I don't care what anybody says. It was like Jackass, but barn animals, and I love it. But yeah, more cows. If you guys need any motivation to make a cow character, here's me saying I love cows so much. I have one cow character. Her name's Polaris. I think I've put her on my profile like maybe twice ever. She was going to be an alternate Sona because I always got called a cow. And people thought it was mean, but I was like, oh shit, that's actually pretty cool. Cows are cool as shit. So, You can't insult me if I agree. The laughing cow. Oh, but no, that's a dairy-free thing, right? Isn't it? More cows. Just more cows in general. If you guys are bored and want to design something, make a cow. Not enough cows. Anyway. Oh! Neptune. Neptune, look. Neptune, it's Shark Girl. See, this is another one that I'm like, more sharks. Like, there's a joke, like, with furries, obviously, that, like, everybody has, like, a dog character and that's all we have, but see, some people are creative. Some people do more than, like, the most basic thing on the planet. Here, look. Chick-fil-A has a cow. Wait, didn't somebody say something about Chick-fil-A? My chat's not loading. Chick-fil-A has a cow Sona. Yeah, but Chick-fil-A hates gays, and I am a gay, so I pretend that Chick-fil-A doesn't exist. Chick-fil-A needs to get their act together. I'm trying to read the chat, but it's above me. The Lemon Brat Hammerhead. Alright, listen. I would have fucking bought the Lemon Brat Hammerhead so fast. That thing was the dumbest looking thing I've ever seen in my life, and I loved it. Like, my entire sense of humor is just stupid. Like, that, my favorite stuff on the planet is stupid. Funny thing is, most of the workers there are gay. Hey! Well, that's because we have to infiltrate buildings that don't want us. We're like cockroaches. Oh, you don't want gays in here? Psych! Oh, Jaws. Yeah. I can't dump on a shark character. Sharks are cool. What do you want from me? She's a cool piercing. She has cool hair. Does she surf? She better surf. She has surfer hair. Neptune. Neptune, does she surf? Oh, of course. Okay, good. You guys, when you make a character, it has to at least fit the image profile, like, a little bit. Does she have gills? I feel like she does. I feel like, I don't know if we've talked about this or I've seen them, but I don't live near the beach for no reason. Sharks. I can't find your socials, Neptune. Oh, Neptune, shamelessly plug yourself. Go. Go. Do it. I would put stuff up, but I literally can't. Neptune is legit. Everyone go give them love. More sharks. Yeah, sharks are cool. Sorry, they are. I also like that she has a separate tail and not like the mermaid thing. Like, I don't know. I feel like that wouldn't work very well. Sharknado. It's Sharknado, but it's only pretty girls. Okay. Darn. What am I gonna do? Oh no. Not the hot shark women. This is just a stream where I'm just passively gay the entire time. My bad. But yeah. No, sharks are cool. Sorry, not sorry. Psych, Neptune. You came here to show us a shark and then I can't be mad. Does she have a fin on her back? I can't quite see. I really wish I could zoom in, but I can't. I should have made these bigger. It looks like she has a back fin, but that could be part of her arm. She does. Okay, yeah, she's a proper shark. And she has 2 sets of ears. Just in case. This is just Neptune like, yeah, everybody follow me. I've earned it. I made a shark. All of you guys made foxes because that's all you can think of. Not gonna, like, directly hate on foxes, but... And here I am with a dog character. Sorry, I'm generic. I can't help it. Yeah, we love Shark Babe. Don't. No more frogs. Yeah, no more frogs. I, like, didn't realize how much I dislike frogs. Like, that awakened something in me on accident. Yeah, no, I fucking hate frogs. Oops. I'm sorry you all had to see that I hate frogs so much. I, like, didn't know until I started going off. Because I didn't want to, like, look at a ton of these ahead of time, because I thought that would be kind of boring if I was, like, prepared. And I wanted to chat and see what you guys had to say, too, so, What is the chat saying? Cozy Cat Studios base. Yeah, that was the first ref I made for Jelly, was on the Cozy Cat Studios base. It's a good base. I don't think I have a bat character, and I really should, because I really do like bats. Low-key want a suit of her. We don't know how I feel about shark suits. Yeah, sharks can be kind of rough, because it would take the right... I mean, it's up to you. But it would have to be, like, a really specific maker to do this correctly, I feel like. Because, like, I feel like this could get fucked up real fast. Like, I love the... Who brought up the fucking... The Lemon Brat... Hammerhead? I love that thing so much. The Simple Nicks. Oh, that's familiar. Who's Simple Nick? I mean, yeah, I could. Why not? I just feel like it's hard when you have like a suit that's like super feminine too, because then people will make like fabric boobs and then like put it on the and the boobs are like shaped wrong, and that's all I can see. The hammerhead. I'm thinking about the Lemon Brat hammerhead. That's all I can think about. I would buy that thing so fast. Shark titty. I agree. Shark titty. That's what my username should have been. It shouldn't have been Shark Pup. It should have been Shark Titty. Missed opportunity. I really wish I could pull up the Lemon Brat hammerhead. Maybe I can. Can I? I'm gonna try. Bear with me. Let me see if I can do it. My keyboard's really loud. Is it gonna come up? Please, please. I love this thing. Oh, it did. Oh, God. Hold on. I'll get it. Let me... Here. Can you guys see this? I can't make it any bigger. Oh my god. There we go. Look at that. Oh no. What's happening? Google Lens. I don't have Google Lens. Like... Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, she's a beauty. She's a beauty. Do you love it? Yeah. If you hadn't seen the Lemon Brat hammerhead, there you go. I don't remember if that was a commission or if that was like one that they made and then put up for sale, but yeah, it happened. There you go. Now you've all seen the I can't say Lemon Brat hammerhead. It was a pre-made. Who the fuck is gonna buy that? Like, I'd buy it if it was like cheap garbage, but I wouldn't like buy it for real. Like, I know their suits sell for like $1,500. I'm not gonna spend that much money on that fucking thing. Why? Like, I will spend money on dumb shit, but not like that. Why? Like, where would you wear that and like be respected? I'm glad they loved it, but I mean, you also have to love your child even though it's ugly. It's just an absolute monstrosity, but I feel like we've all accepted that. Like, it's okay that it's a monstrosity, but it's I do love it though. I hope to someday get a picture with it. You have to wear it at the beach. Yeah, come out of the water wearing that and see what happens. Just stroll casually out of the water wearing the Lemon Brat hammerhead. I like that it was a bold move that they decided to make that suit. Go to an aquarium. You might get arrested. Scare the sharks. No, I think the sharks like it. I think you'd accidentally not be single anymore. I have a shark boyfriend. Girlfriend. Just not that one. All my brain can do is think about the Lemon Brat hammerhead. Oh shoot, there's one more. So, this is another one that I spent a lot of time thinking about. First of all, stomach mouth? Hell yeah. Second of all, I cannot see this character past its outfit. I feel like this is a character that would, like, its entire personality is how much it loves weed. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, this is their entire personality is like Monster Energy drinks and bongs. It's just, I do like the mouth though on the stomach. Like, I just love that shit. No, this is somebody whose entire personality is like, my mom doesn't like when I listen to Nightcore so loud. And I had my 8th Monster Energy today, and I'm gonna take a fat rip of my bong. Like, this is one of those people who has made their entire personality like some type of substance abuse, be that caffeine or pot. And then they were like, this is an outfit that I will wear. This is fine. I think it's the pants that I hate, because, like, I was in theater when I was in high school and we called those pumpkin pants because they, like, puff out like a pumpkin. And you don't wear pumpkin pants if you want to be taken seriously, ever. And suspenders. Like, what the fuck is holding them up? And then we have there's a lot happening here. And then we have the wrist fishnets. And then I cropped it, but there's some type of colored blotch on the lower right-hand corner, and I don't know what that is. It's something, but what? It's funny, too, because, like, the character itself, like, the actual, like, animal is just like a black fox. And then there were, like, what would happen if tummy mouth and I wish I could see the shoes. Like, I feel like this is just gonna get worse with the shoes. If it isn't clown shoes, I'm gonna be furious. That would be a missed opportunity. Like, if you're gonna dress like this, you better accept that, like, no one's going to take you seriously. But if you do, then I respect that. Pumpkin pants are my business attire. I like that I called them pumpkin pants and no one has argued with me. They're pumpkin pants. They are. Because they make you look like a jack-o'-lantern. Like, round, and they have the lines on them like a pumpkin. I'm not making this up. They're pumpkin pants. I also feel like, is this a base that's colored over? Does anybody know? I feel like the style of ear is really familiar, but I could also just be, like, making shit up. I've seen so much at this point. I'm like, is that somebody's? I'm like, I don't know. I feel like this looks familiar for some reason, but I could 100% be wrong. It looks like a free-to-use base, but I don't know. I also like that the tongue inside the mouth is, like, going the wrong direction. If the mouth was, like, coming out of the stomach, the tongue would be going to the left, not the right. So does that mean that the tummy mouth is a tattoo? Because then it wouldn't matter. Also, the orange eyes, and there's orange nowhere else on the physical character. It's like, if we threw darts at a color wheel, that's what happened here. I like the shirt, though. It's just very, like, red flag of someone I would not hang out with, because, like, why? It has, what is the modern day equivalent to, like, Hot Topic vibes? Because I know that's not a thing anymore, but, like, when I was younger, it was like, oh shit, that's some Hot Topic looking clothes. But I know that's not, like, the equivalent anymore. I know you guys say cringe, but cringe culture is dead. I killed it. It's not a phase, Mom. Are you sure? What color is your tail really under there, my dear? What do you really look like? It's hard, though, because, like, if you just have, like, a black fox or wolf character with orange eyes, like, then you can't... It's hard when you have a natural color palette, because then you can't do much to make your character original without getting into territory that's like, oh boy. We've got, like there's so much happening. We have mint, and then next to Pepto-Bismol pink. And then we have, like, a blue purple. We have a blurple. And then actual purple. And then pink. Color span that... Oh, dude. A pinata Fursona, though? Whoa. Froze. There is a fursuit. I don't remember who owns it. I see him on Twitter pretty often, but They have a pinata fursuit. Like the character's a pinata, and it's the coolest fucking thing. I love it so much. More pinatas. That would have been neat if it was just a pinata. And then the tummy mouth would make sense because it could spit out candy. Because we're just making stuff up at this point. We can do whatever we want. But yeah, no, this is very like new age hot topic, and I do not care for it. I wish I could place where I've seen this base before. If this isn't a base, I'm gonna be shocked, but I really, really feel like it does look like a free to use base, or like a base that gets ripped all the time. Not saying that this person did that, I'm sure they didn't, I'm sure it's fine. But it reminds me of like those bases that like no one has ever paid for them, yet somehow everyone has that base to use to color. It's not like the character's not cute. I just don't understand how you can have like a paint splatter pattern on fur. As if I'm a champion of realism here with my yellow, blue, and white dog. I kind of miss fishnets though. I feel like I liked that. I know it's stupid, but I think fishnets are cool. I miss that trend. It was neat. Pumpkin pants. Mm-mm. Yeah, no, that's not redeemable. I feel like they burn incense and they don't really care if you like the incense or not. I don't feel like I have anything else to say. Yeah, I feel like I just kind of came in strong with the monster and pot. Why miss it when you can just keep it going? I don't think I own any fishnets anymore. I'm sure I did when I was like 12 or 13, but then it was just like that was trendy. Because I'm so young. Just found the base online. I knew it. I've been in this fandom so long. I can recognize a base that gets colored often. Gonna have to leave the stream due to loading and missing things. Oh, bye. Thanks for stopping. Bye. I can't do anything about your internet connection and the loading. I've only had one interruption, but that was bad. Something happened to the internet. It's by Honey Dipley on DeviantArt. Well, there you go. Now we can all use this base, but please pay for it. Unless it's free to use, then don't pay for it. But if it is paid, go throw money at an artist. YIP. Are you okay? Oh, I love every now and then there'll be a comment in the chat that just doesn't make any sense, and maybe it does in context, but his name is Omen. Of course it is. Does he have incense like in the pocket of his pumpkin pants? Make a hot topic, Sona. Listen, if you are blatant about the fact that it's like 2008 scene themed, then I can't be mad. It's just like when people are trying to be cool and then they fail miserably. Like, I don't respect that, but I do when they're like, I understand this is dumb. Like, shit, me too. I got a running Neopets theme that I can't seem to drop. Make a hot topic, Sona. If it doesn't have that clip in that's like, it's hair but it's like striped vertically and it'll be like black and then a color, if it doesn't have those, it's not a hot topic, Sona. I'm just staring. I'm still thinking about the base. I wonder if I've ever used the base. I wonder if that's why I give a shit. I don't know. It's really the ears that are getting me. It's something about the ear style. Yeah, the hair clip in. It looks like a feather. Like it's like the same like type of coloring as a feather. Yeah, if it doesn't have those. That and then like a bunch of belts where there don't need to be belts. That's the other thing. And the fishnets. I I like fishnets. It's also got to have like either a checkerboard pattern on it somewhere or the stripes. Or both. I mean, get crazy. And way too many colors, but then predominantly black or white. I'm gonna have to do this now. The rubber bracelets. Oh, remember when those were cool? I remember when we used to have, because like bands would make them. They like hand out for free at concerts. They'd make like those rubber bracelets. I think they're silicone that have like the band name or the logo or whatever on them. I gotta have. I don't think I have any anymore, but I used to have a shit ton of those from concerts. The multiple piercings, yeah. I don't think this guy has. Oh no, there are piercings on there. It's black on black. It's hard to see, but it looks like they have like. It looks like a multiple helix piercing. I have a lot of piercings. It's trashy. I'm trashy. Everyone's agreeing that there are piercings visible. I am so glad. I can't see so many things, but I can definitely see those piercings. Oh, everybody in the chat. Oh, God. Everybody in the chat also has piercings. Internet keeps cutting. Wah, wah. You can always watch later when you have, like, stable internet. I'm ready for more. Like, more roast or, like, more piercings? I really want to get my tongue pierced, but I'm scared to, like, do it. I don't know why, because I have so many other piercings and they weren't that bad, but... I don't know. I don't want to do it, but I also do. I have 7 ear piercings. I have an industrial, I have a helix, and then I have 2 lobe piercings on each ear. So I guess the industrial is technically 1, but that's 2 holes. So I'll die on that hill. That's 2. I could take it out and have 2 separate ear piercings. So, you know. Jelly used to have the same piercings as me too, but her ears are folded over so you can't see them. So it really doesn't make any sense. If you flip her ear up, it's just a shit ton of piercings. There's just a bunch of them under there. Oh, her ears don't move so you can see the inside. My mom is a piercer. She's going to pierce my nose. Congratulations. I don't know why she keeps blinking her eyes at 2 different times. Stop it. I just want to stab more holes in my flesh. I like jewelry. Are you guys bonding over your piercings? That's so nice. Good for you guys. Connecting, learning. We learned about frogs. We learned about this base. I knew it was a base. I'm gonna You've been in the fandom too long when you can identify a base just on sight. Oof. And that Cove Palms base, I was like, is it? Been here too long. I've seen too much. Anyway. Oh, that was the last one. Aw. That was fun. We've been doing this for 2 hours, you guys. Holy shit. That's a long stream. Oh, bye. I'm gonna say bye too, because I gotta go to work in the morning, y'all. I'm tired. This has been fun, though. We should do this again. I think next time, though, I don't know what I'll call it. I'll have to think of, like, a cute little title. But I wanna, like, compliment. Because that's what I'm inclined to do, is, like, love on everybody's characters. Because, like, it's already hard enough being in the furry fandom. Like, I would much rather love on y'all's characters, because that's what I want to do. I'll have to think of something to call that, but yeah, in the future I'll have to do that. I'll probably get a ridiculous amount of submissions, so I'll have to kind of pick favorites, but yeah, in the future. Fursona review, but then I could brutalize them. Oh, goodbye. Yeah, I want to do something nice next time. Roasts are it's just not as fun. I'll think of something cute to call it, but I want to do something like a kindness thing next time. I like to think that I'm not a total softie, but yeah, I am. It is what it is. Oh, gosh, this was a long stream. I'm going to call it a night. This was fun, though. I will be back. I'll stream again on Friday. On Fridays, I'm going to stream my Genshin stuff, so I'm a big Genshin Impact nerd. So I'll be back online on Friday, and then next week, I don't know what we're going to do next week. I have Wednesdays and Fridays set aside right now. So we'll see. We'll see what we do next week. Thank you guys for stopping by and chatting with me. It's always much more fun when there's chat. I'm so sorry for those whose characters were brutally insulted. You guys asked for it. But yeah, next time I want to do the opposite. I'd like to have a kindness thing. It'll take me a while to organize and think of what I want to call it and do promo stuff, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, next week we'll do fun. I wanted you to destroy mine. I beat being mean out of myself, so now I just, like, want to be supportive, because I just feel like that's more valuable. But, I don't know. Being mean just isn't any fun anymore. It's just not, I don't know. We'll try something different next time. I don't know when that will be, but I'll post about it online either on Twitter or Instagram. Y'all know the drill. Nice hearing you. Aw, you too. Yeah, it's fun that we can interact better on this chat. And we can interact via Twitch and whatnot anyway. Mine's a duchy too. Yeah, I have a duchy. I like duchies. I mean, I could, but like that's an easy blow. Anyway, I could go on forever. I can talk to you guys forever. Yeah, I have a duchy. Her name's Eclipse. I bought her from, I can't remember their username, but I bought her design. I just never draw her. I have everybody. It's a furry thing. You have like 80 bajillion characters, and then you never draw them. I just usually draw Jelly. I like Jelly best. And then yeah, because I have like Dover, who I made an entire suit for, and then I was like, I don't like that. But Jelly has staying power in my mind. I really like her, so usually I just draw her. But yeah, no, I have a duchy. I like duchies. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, Wednesday, Friday. Fridays are going to be me doing my Genshin dailies. I may or may not have a guest if anybody feels like guesting with me that I've already spoken with. Wednesday, I don't know what we're going to do yet, but I'll think of something. But yeah, for an actual event thing going forward, I would love to do this again, but I can't bring myself to be mean. It feels wrong, so I'll have to do something. Oh, excuse me. I'll have to do something like nice. So those of you who subjected yourself to bullying on purpose, thank you very much. We would not have content without you. Maybe I'll do like art or something. Maybe you guys can like submit art and then I can show it and we can talk about how great your art is. Or your characters, I don't care. I'll think of something. But, I guess until then, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna have something to eat. I need a snacky. Those of you who are still up, go have some water. If you have medication, go take your medication. That's what I'm gonna do. So, good night. Yes, good night. Good night. Lovely chatting. I'll be excited to do this again. I'll be around on Friday. I'll post on social media with what's happening. It'll be fine. La smooches. Have nice sleeps. I guess I'll see you later in the week.